Hey, I'm Cassidy and this is Cozy Peach Kitchen. Today I'm showing you how to make quick pickled red onions. These are a wonderful addition to meals if you need a little zap of flavor. They are full of acid and they're a lot milder than regular onions because they are in a vinegar and they sit for a little while and they lose that sting. Now, the nice thing about quick pickled onions is that they're ready in just about 2 to 4 hours. They don't need a 100% sterile environment. You still need to clean your kitchen and use clean jars so that they last for those 2 weeks in the fridge. But unlike regular canning, we don't have to boil a water bath. All you have to do is slice up those onions, make the brine, put your lid on, throw it in the fridge, and wait a couple hours. They'll last for about 2 weeks, but I think after that 2 weeks, the quality starts to go downhill. They get a little softer, so I wouldn't keep them much longer than that. Start by slicing a medium red onion in half and removing the core. Slice it as thinly as you can. A mandolin will work really well here if you have one, but as you can see, you should be able to slice them very thinly with just a knife. Use your hands to separate the slices from each other before adding them to a quart-sized mason jar or any kind of closable container. I like to add all of the brine ingredients to a measuring cup and mix them by hand instead of heating it up on the stove top, but more on that later. Add half a cup of distilled white vinegar to that measuring cup, and don't mind me checking at eye level to make sure I measured correctly. Add half a cup of apple cider vinegar. You can get creative here and use rice wine vinegar or red wine vinegar, but I like the fruity taste of cider vinegar. Add 1 cup of water. I'm using spring water, but tap water works just fine. Add 1 teaspoon of table salt and 1 tablespoon of white sugar. Now we just whisk everything together. A lot of recipes have you heat the brine up on the stove to dissolve everything, but I don't find it necessary. You should just be able to whisk everything together in just about 30 seconds. Make sure that sugar and salt are dissolved and you're good to go. Pour the brine over the jar of sliced onions so that the onions are completely covered. Use a fork to mash the onions down as needed, and as you can see, I had to add an extra splash of water because I had a little too much onion. Now put a lid on it and put it in the fridge for at least 2 hours and let that vinegar work its magic. This is what they look like when they're ready. They are this beautiful pink color. If you have any questions, definitely leave one down below. I always try to answer them. And if you like this video, leave me a thumbs up, please. And that's how I know to make more how-to videos like this. Thank you so much for watching. Hit subscribe for new recipes every single week. Always vegetarian and always easy.